What's up, guys? We are here with week 3 of the Equip and Commit Challenge, and the joke's on you because some of y'all were like, Gordon, did I miss the video this week? I didn't see it, and we're sending it out on a Wednesday rather than a Sunday because we had Snowmageddon. We had to deal with some things at the gym. So the first week we went through our analysis, basically when we had our entire body fat tested. We talked about our metabolic rate and our skeletal muscle mass and our lean muscle mass. Last week, we filled you guys in on all the things pre-workout nutrition. If you haven't checked out that video, go out and check it because we literally outline what we think you should eat pre-workout. Now, today, we've got all this food here. We're talking about post-workout nutrition. So we'll do a quick scan of everything we have. So over here, we have some alternative protein sources. We've got Greek yogurt, we've got cottage cheese, egg whites, tuna, chicken. Doesn't have to be in a pouch. You can have normal chicken. This is just in a pouch. Some protein powder, and then we're a big fan of collagen protein powder. So we're gonna talk about the proteins really quick. So about the proteins, the biggest thing is that these are more low-fat proteins that you're gonna use post-workout. Now, my suggestion is eat something you enjoy. Don't be that person who just chokes food down because you have to, because that is not going to be sustainable. So what we like to do, if you wanna do a little mathematical equation, usually we'll tell our people that your protein for the day is going to be 0.8 or 1.0 per body weight for protein. So let me break that down for you. So if I weigh 215 pounds, I'm going to take 215 times 0.8 on the calculator. That's how many grams of protein I should get in per day. Now you can take that from 0.8 all the way up to 1. So if you break that down, then you would break that down for how many meals you eat a day. So the goal would be that you're getting sufficient protein, probably around 20 to 30 grams in that post-workout window, choosing from some of these sources or a source that is lower fat. That's going to be the key. Now, if you want to make a full-on meal, awesome. If you have the time to do that. If not, Annie put up some awesome recipes and actually a smoothie recipe that you can use post-workout with some of our protein, some of our yogurt, and then some of our post-workout carbs. So speaking of post-workout carbs, all right, so here's the biggest thing you're going to need to know. Carbs are going to be your friend regardless of what you have heard. Carbs are your friend, and they are going to help give you energy during your workout. So here, you are seeing us lean in a little bit more to fruits post-workout, right? A simple carbohydrate that's going to get into your system faster. So these, per se, will not fill you up for a long time, but they're going to be good to get in your system to get things moving. Also, you will see that we have rice and potatoes, some sources we also use in our pre-workout nutrition that you can also use in your post-workout nutrition. Now, I will say that you're not going to eat a ton of fruit, right? You're not going to fill up a whole bowl of fruit. We like to go by the serving size. If you don't know what the serving size is, when you turn this thing over, it'll literally tell you exactly how much you need. So if you want to measure that out so you can know, we would suggest, depending upon your workout, how it goes, that you're shooting for a minimum of about 50 carbs minimum post-workout. If you've ever been that person who's worked out and you're like, man, I'm so shaky, more than likely you did not eat to prepare. So last week we talked about pre-workout nutrition to get yourself fueled. This week is all about post-workout nutrition, making sure we have got a lean protein, making sure that we have a carb source. Some of them are going to be simple carbohydrates, shooting for a minimum of 50 grams of carbs post-workout, anywhere between 20 to 30, maybe a little bit higher than 30, depending upon your goals for protein. Make sure you guys are continuing to show up to the gym. If you need food, go grocery shopping. Save some money. Don't go out to eat. See you guys next week.